first, congratulations to Detroit City. They played a hell of a game. Really gutsy performance from them, and to come back from a few times, up 2-0, and they hit a pretty impressive goal to get it 2-1, and then second half, again we continue to have the lead. They tie it up, and then we go ahead, and it's just unacceptable that we don't see that game out. And some really naive moments from us, and that can be the difference in the Open Cup. That was an Open Cup special, and sometimes you win them, sometimes it goes the other way. The referee stunk, but that's not the reason we lost today. Anytime we score 3 goals at home, we need to make sure we see this game out. So disappointed, and we'll try to learn from this and make sure that this is a little bit of a turning point for the better for us, and we turn it up a little bit and make sure we're a better team going forward. But Open Cup's done. Sorry, it's we can put it to bed and focus on the league, which maybe that helps us as well.
Hi, Coach. I want to ask you message to the fans tonight that came out, the Dynamo faithful.
Yeah, I walked around the stadium and kind of apologized. The guys, they for the most part they gave the right energy and spirit to the game, and but in the end we fell short. So thanks for coming out, but they'll continue to stick by us. It's still a really good team. We're still in a good position in the league, and we just got to get back to it. We got to get back to the league, and again, use this as a little bit of a springboard to clean up some of the details in the group right now. Again, it's nice to score some goals. That's been hard, so it was good to do that. But again, to give up 3 is just unacceptable.
And then, how can the team turn it around?
What do you mean turn it around? What do you mean turn it around? Yeah, momentum. We're fine. We're fine. We got knocked out of the Open Cup. It's not the end of the world. But again, we'll use this as a reminder to spice things up a little bit. Including the coaching staff, and again, this hopefully will be a good reminder about how 1%, 2% being having making sure your bellies aren't full. Getting back to some of that stuff, I think will help this team right now. It's a good punch in the face, and I think they'll respond. It's a good group in there, and I think we have the right character to turn this into a positive and change things for the better in the league.
Hi, Coach. What would you say was the catalyst in this game that made the team lose control of having the higher score throughout the first half?
I don't know if we lost control of the game. I don't think it was a lose control of the game. It was moments that we weren't good enough. One was a transition. We pissed the ball away. We give them a ball for a 2v1. The other ones, again, a foul on Hector, and the guy hits an incredible goal. And the third one's on a throw-in. So these are just moments. These are details that we just weren't on the highest urgency that we needed to be. And anytime you mix the group up, you can have these moments where the rhythm isn't perfect. But again, we scored 3 goals.
How much difference do you think, or in your perception, is there from USL teams and MLS teams? Is there really like a big divide? A lot of people call them second division, but is it really a second division?
It's a second division. Yeah.
As far as the level goes,
it's a second division. It's not even close. But again, as you go through these tournaments, you start to mix up the team a little bit, and that can be the difference, and that can end up equalizing these games. And but we had a team out there that was That's as good an Open Cup team as I've ever put out there in the early rounds. So there's no excuse on that. So we just, it was just a tough night. You know, again, giving up the goals. Nice to score them, but the way we gave up those the 3 goals are just not good enough.
Anyone?
And then I just wanted to ask you, you mentioned earlier games, right, that we could see him potentially in the Open Cup. He wasn't featured today.
He didn't make the 18. Yeah, he didn't make the 18. I mean, did you see the 18? It was a pretty good 18, you know.
Yeah.
It's our starting group plus a lot of guys have been playing him. So it was a good group we put out there.
Ben, you guys were the defending champions. Are you disappointed a little bit with the attendance, the turnout here today?
How many people were at this thing? Where we at?
Official attendance was 7,500.
You've expressed wanting to see more fans at the stadium. Some of the players have expressed that. Just your thoughts on that side of it.
I don't sell tickets, you know. I concern myself every day of putting the best product we can out there. And today, we fell short of that. And the fans that do show up are doing great. You know, they're loud. Do we want more people in this building? Of course. Does that help us? Of course. Do we go around the league and see a different, you know, different numbers in the stands? Yeah, sometimes. But the ones that show up are fantastic. You know, they show up and give us energy and fill this place with the right type of atmosphere. You know, if you're looking for, like, you know, that's why we didn't, you know, win today. Like, that has no, I know, but that has nothing to do with it. This is on me. This is on the players, and we'll take that. So we disappointed the fans tonight, and that's a game we should win.
What are your thoughts on the options you have here with the player development system? I mean, most of the players you used today are part of your first team. Doesn't seem like there were a lot of options from Dynamo too.
What are you getting at? What are we talking about D2 for right now? Why are we talking about D2?
Usually in some of these games, some of the younger players get more minutes. Are you
Right, it's a Tuesday game, okay, at home, and we mixed the squad up. We wanted to put our best foot forward to win the Open Cup, right? That's how we're going to go about every tournament. We're going to put the best team possible on the field to win games. And if that means a D2 kid comes along or an academy kid comes along and is part of that, super, great. But we take the Open Cup very, very serious, and we're going after it. And unfortunately, didn't work. We fell short. So, it's, you know, we can talk offline if you want to come by training and talk about D2 and the relationship there and what's going on. Happy to have that chat.
last one? Are you concerned with the goal scoring aspect of this team?
We just scored 3 goals. So, you know, yes and no. You know, hopefully we have more days where we can score 2, 3, in particular at home. I'd be more worried if we weren't getting the chances. I think there's been, you know, in the last 2 games that we've had 11v11, we're over 40 shots. Okay, so, you know, it's easy to get shots. I mean, they don't all have high percentages with them, but a lot of them do. And there's a lot more opportunities that we're getting into where we're letting ourselves down with the final product or the pass isn't good that don't go into the shot. And we got to clean some of that stuff up. So we'll continue to work on it. You know, I think teams go through these stretches where you're a little dry with the goals. And, you know, we're going through that a little bit in the league. tonight's a good night in that we touched the net. You know, Coco scores a good goal. You know, we got a set piece goal. And the other one is blanking me right now. And Latif's, you know, a good little play there, good pass. So even the moment from Gabe to Latif, that's been missing. That little ball, that's the right weight to set it up. So the 3 goals are probably the positive of this. The other positive is I guess we can put the Open Cup to bed and focus on the regular season. Anything else? Thanks, guys.